Here we have Taffington Fishing Village. This is the first settlement in my Xbox One survival playthrough. Here we have a provisioner's cart full of supplies. I've never been completely sold that they just use a cow to cart supplies back and forth between the settlements, so here's a cart. I kind of like the idea of them using a tractor, fixing up an old tractor. There's an epidemic, and the dead are being transported out of town for cremation on Spectacle Island. Unfortunately, the first settlers here pathed into the water and died of radiation poisoning. Yay! Simple Settlers Mortal Edition. I was going to scrap the bodies, but decided just to use their bodies as props. Sorry about the video quality. I recorded this using Twitch, and with the settlement being so large, the connection weirded out on me a few times. Taffington is 3 times over the limit. I've never built this much here before, and I know it's a problem with all the swinging lanterns, but I wanted them there, so you know, have to deal with it. Up here is a little guard shack. Everyone does these. It's nothing to write home about. Guard is in trapper gear, and he has 3 stations where he can move around, but he doesn't leave that spot. Here's the family housing. Just the basics. Beds, shelter, place for their junk. If they need food, they can go to the Boathouse Inn. And here's a small marketplace for the traveling merchants. Just basics. Right here, my game nearly froze, so sorry. And this is another little guard shack. And the little dude in here is too tiny for this, but that's where she wanted to go. And I'm not reassigning her. And here we have the bath bus. This is where travelers can stop and get a bath with warm water. There's a bench for waiting in line. We'll show you the inside in just a minute. The junkyard is where the scavengers recycle junk to keep the water pumps going for the bath bus and the plumbing in the Boathouse Inn. The scaver sells what they don't use, and some of the junk is also used for the distillery. Here's the bath bus. It's very simple. Curtains for privacy. Soap is made in Sanctuary and then sold to each of the settlements, and Taffington uses the most. So there's bathtub, shower, wash your clothes, wash your ass, poop, you know, the basics. Complimentary towels. And this is my house. I've crashed this place so many times that there's nothing in those shelves. I have no idea why I put melons there. Anyway, just the basics. Very simple. And this is the home of Luna. Luna is the fisherman manning the lobster traps. She's one of the General's little birds. No one pays much attention to ghouls, so she's the perfect spy for the General's spy network. Unfortunately, I could not place any of the crows that I wanted to. She's supposed to be surrounded by crows because, you know, little birds. Instead, she got a chicken. I had to fix this because of pathing problems. And then here's the clinic. Doctor's seeing a patient. I don't think that patient's doing too good, doctor. Better have another look. Here's a chemical wash and recovery room / operating room. And I'm not sure that one did it. She kind of looks bad too. Here's the second entrance to the family house with a toilet over the river. because that's sanitary. Now, I really like building on different elevations. I love it when the land is not like totally flat. Here's our second fisherman. So we have, I think we have a food rating of 12 in this one, with another shitter over the river. So sanitary. Very sparse accommodations, because, well, he's broke. Here's the barber shop. Get your hair did.
If you work, you eat.
A little private area
It's as simple as that.
for him to sleep and wash his clothes, and I love those curtains. They're from Custom Vanilla Assets. Everybody's a fisherman. They gotta eat. All of my settlements always have mailboxes because they need to swap mail. Here's Luna's shop. Here's the docks. I wanted to put those bodies on the boat there, but I messed up and dropped one in the water, so that didn't work out well. Not on what's it called? Survival, anyway. Can't see my distiller over there. Here's the general store. Buy and sell your crap here. A little private area for him. And the inside of Luna's butcher shop. I bet it smells great in here. Like, you know, dead, irradiated fish. Yum. Little party pad with not much junk on it, sorry. Taffington Boathouse, or the Boathouse Inn. Let's go upstairs. I had a lot of fun making this look as raggedy as possible. It's just patched and rickety and patched. Stacked all those cement blocks so they look like they were about to fall. Don't you just want to walk up here? Rad Rabbit, a couple of ants, Brahmin. There's the junk heap, or junkyard, guard shack. There's not really much up here. It's got a good view of the settlement. The can. Place for storage, bed, guard post.
Yeah?
Keeps the bugs out. And then around here is a great view of Brahmin. And there's Rhett, washing down stuff. And then the pump house. This water pump supplies the settlement with purified water, and I had a lot of fun tilting all those lobster traps with coffee pasta. And the pub. Rhett is your chef. My game kept freezing when I tried to put anything on those shelves, so I gave up. In here we've got the relaxing area with a little game room. And in here is the general's office. And no more settlers need to come to this, so let's turn this off. And upstairs is where the travelers stay. I'm all about privacy, so I blocked off everything. So each room is a room. And got this little area here. And I've got a floating box here because I messed up and I can't do anything about it now because I cannot enter workshop mode anymore. In this settlement, anyway. And then family room. And one more. I did manage to give them clothing. And so that's Taffington Fishing Village. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you in the next video, and you can catch me on Twitter at OddLittleTurtle. And thank you so much for watching.